So I'll be honest, right, income-wise, it's been an unexpected month, to be fair. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, my name's Eva and I'm a mortgage power planner. Now today's video is actually episode 2 of the Deeks at My Budget series. So today we'll be looking at my February spending and also my February income, because you know, if you have watched some of my previous videos, especially my 2021 goals, you'll know that my main income goal for this year is £50,000. So the Deeks at My Budget series actually documents my journey towards achieving that income, and I guess it shows you how far away I am from actually achieving it. If you are new to my channel, I'll just start off by saying that I am self-employed, so my income does vary massively on a month-by-month basis, hence why I'm doing these little income updates, just to show you guys the reality of being self-employed and how it all actually works. And just before we jump into the video, obviously hit it with a like and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. But I just wanted to say that living in the UK, talking about your finances is a bit of a taboo subject, and a lot of people might think I'm stupid, silly, whatever, putting all this information out there in terms of, you know, how much I earn, how much I spend, all of this and that. But in my eyes, money is just a tool. It's a tool that you use to live a fulfilled life. But it's not all about money, and trust me, money isn't everything. Hence why I talk openly about it, because if it helps somebody else to realise that it's okay to talk about your finances, that it's okay to have debt, that it's okay to talk to somebody else about it, especially if you're struggling. And if you are struggling with debt, please do get in touch and I'll do my best to help you on a personal basis, because I know how important it is to get out of it. So yeah, that's that. Let's jump right into the video. So first of all, let's have a look at my overall spending for the month and what percentage each category actually took up in the end. So as you can see, we've got 30% on housing, 30% on debt. The debt side of things is obviously the part that I'm trying to reduce as much as possible. Ideally, I want that to be zero sooner rather than later, and fingers crossed this is doable this year. You know, that will be zero. Other than that, we've got 10% in savings, 15% in gifts and donations, 8% on other costs, 1% on transport and 3% on pets and insurance. And I'll go into more detail, especially on the pets section in a second, because as you know, I don't have any pets, so I'll explain that shortly. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the actual numbers to see where all my money has actually gone. So let's start with housing. Obviously, I've got my mortgage payment, then I've got nothing for council tax, and the reason for that is the way that my council tax is split is I paid council tax for 10 months of the year, so rather than the overall payment being split over 12 months, it's actually split over 10 months, so I get 2 months where I don't have to pay council tax. So I believe it's February and March that I don't pay it, and then it'll start again in April, but most likely at a higher figure because council tax tends to go up every single year. Then we've got gas and electric, which has gone up as well, thank you British Gas, so we're just gonna have to manage that. Water stayed exactly the same. TV licence has gone up slightly. Sky, which is most likely the bill going forward with BT and Sky Sports, so £90 is probably the figure going forward. Housekeeping, so just to clarify, my housekeeping costs include my food shop, any cleaning products and any kind of toiletries, as we normally get them at the same time as we do our food shop. So instead of having loads of receipts and going through it all, I just pop it all into one category, because ultimately we want to limit the spending in that one category. So this month I have gone over slightly on that category. However, for this month, myself and Steve giving ourselves a challenge to actually cut that right down to see if we can do it. So we'll find out in the next budget update. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed so you don't miss out. Then we've got nothing for waste removal, as there has been no waste removal. Then we've got £14.50 for maintenance and repairs. So that's a new shower hose because my old one broke, started leaking, so yeah, that's what that was. And other, we've got £26. So that was actually a chest of drawers for my office because I needed a bit more storage space, so I got one quite cheap. So that's the housing. Now let's go on to my dreaded debt category. So we've got my personal loan, which if you've watched my January budget update, you'll know that I overpay on a monthly basis as it is, because my actual committed repayment on my personal loan is around £94. So I've already committed to upping that on a regular basis to 150 to actually get the term right down and to repay it as soon as possible. But this month I've actually ended up overpaying even further, so I've added an extra £100 onto it. So in effect I've paid off £250 of my personal loan, which is good news because obviously that brings me closer to my goal of becoming debt free. Now we've got PayPal credit, so I had to pay off £30. So I do currently have 2 different purchases on PayPal credit. One of them is actually due to be repaid this month, March, and that was a buy now pay later agreement. So you'll see that one come off in the March budget video. And as well as that, I've got one on a 12-month installment basis, which once again I'll probably pay off earlier if I can, rather than just letting it sit over 12 months. So yeah, this month I've only contributed £30 to PayPal credit, but obviously we are hoping that the balance is going to start reducing more and just get that cleared off as well. Then we've got my overdraft. So the way I calculate that, right, is I get £200 interest-free overdraft. So the figure that you see in the actual cost is the figure that I start the month off with. So in this instance, I finished January at minus £171.33 in my current account. So that's the figure that I pop in there, because ultimately my aim is to finish at 0 at the end of the month, which I managed to do. So that's why that's paid off, if that makes sense. Then we've got car finance. So my car finance is £330 per month. So I do have a personal contract hire agreement, which actually comes to an end in June. So I believe I only have 4 payments left and then that'll be cleared off. Now I've been trying to figure out what to do with the whole car situation, and I won't go into too much detail on this in this video because there's no point. I'll probably do like a separate one as to what I'm considering, which one's the best financially, etc, etc. So once again, subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you don't miss out on that as well. Overall, we've got £781 in debt that was paid off, so 30% of my overall spending, which is honestly shocking. That shouldn't be the case, and I cannot wait to get rid of all of that. So the next category that we've got is transportation. I really need to change that because I really don't like that title. It's just kind of motor expenses. So insurance, I pay my insurance in full every single June, so that's why I've got nil in that category. My fuel, so I've only put £20 in this month because obviously lockdown, I'm not really going out anywhere. I'm working from home, so there was hardly any travel involved in February. Tax, so once again, because it's a contract hire, they pay my tax, so I've got nothing to pay on that. And maintenance, there was no maintenance in February. Then we go on to my savings and investments. So if you've seen my previous video about opening a Nutmeg lifetime ISA, that's my pension savings for the time being. So I'm getting all that sorted and ensuring that obviously I'm starting to save for my retirement as well. But once again, now I'm planning to retire at the age 30 because I ultimately want to become a millionaire by the time I'm 30, which I know sounds crazy. However, this is why I'm documenting this journey, because I want to show you guys that it is possible, that if you put your mind to it, you'll get there as well. So the reason why I've opened the lifetime ISA is because even though I cannot access that money until the age 60, that's almost like just my growing fund, because not only do I get 25% government bonus on the savings within the ISA, but I also can't touch that money, so I'm not tempted to spend it. You know, it's there locked away until I'm 60, and if I need that money at that point, it's there. So I'm not worried that I'm going to outlive my resources. And also, when I say I want to retire by the time I'm 30, I don't mean stop working, because I don't think I could stop working. I'd get too bored. I just mean having the freedom to decide whether I want to work or whether that I don't. But that's enough of that. The next one is savings. So I've popped £100 in my savings, which is relatively low, but we're building that up. You know, I'm still trying to get used to the whole self-employed income and all of that, and you know how that works, because as I say, it fluctuates so much on a monthly basis. I like to have a bit of a buffer, which is technically my savings, but it's not my savings. You know, I don't count it as my savings. It's more for cash flow purposes. And then £50 into my sinking fund, so that's for like paying off insurance in one go, etc. So moving on, we have insurance. So we've got home insurance, which is £22.30. Then I've got life insurance. So I've actually stupidly got 2 various policies, hence why it's nearly £50 a month, but the amount I'm insured for is now quite large, which is good. I'll probably get rid of one of them and possibly increase the amount that I'm insured for on my other one, but I haven't decided that yet, so we're just leaving it for now at £50 a month. And then account fees, so I pay for my Santander account, which is the 123 Lite account, and also my bills account, because I get cash back, so that, to be honest, that £2 fee, the account pays for itself. Then we've got gifts and donations. So I've noticed that when a lot of people do these budget update videos, this is the part that they tend to have grayed out, is how much they're actually giving away. And I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Like, if you're going to be transparent about your finances, then be transparent. Hence why I haven't graded it out. You know, you can see openly how much I've donated, etc. You know, how much I'm spending overall, because this is what the whole budget updates are about. And just because I'm donating a certain amount or a certain percentage of my income or whatever it may be, doesn't mean that you have to do the same. And don't feel bad if you can't donate as big of an amount. You know, even a fiver makes a huge difference, because if every single person donated just £5, you know, to their chosen charity on a monthly basis, honestly, you have no idea what good that would actually do. So I urge you to reconsider giving and give yourself a challenge, if you must, to donate at least £5 every single month to your chosen charity. Now, the way I do my donations, I change it up every month, so I'll donate to kind of a different charity every single month. So this month it was Carlisle that I donated to, so I ended up donating £250 to them, and then with gift aid, you know, that made it significantly more, which is great for them. And the other £2.25 is actually my Celiac UK membership, because I may as well support them. You know, they're a great little charity. And then gifts to family and friends, so a big chunk of that was Steve's fitness watch, which I surprised him with, because ultimately, do you know something, I get pleasure from buying gifts for people and for just making them feel appreciated. And I know, you know, buying them gifts, you can appreciate them in so many other ways, which I try and do anyways, but it's nice to buy them a physical gift to surprise them with. So that's that. I can't remember what the other part of it was, if I'm honest. So then we've got other costs. So that is a bit of a mixture of things, which I might actually kind of rejig the spreadsheet for next month a little bit, because it is a little bit all over the place, the other cost section. So I think I need to split that down a little bit further just to keep better track of it. But ultimately, clothes, not bought any new ones because I don't go out anywhere. Mobile, so that was £20 a month. I'm on a SIM only contract. I don't actually pay for a phone itself, just for my SIM. £20 is probably quite high for the SIM only deal. I'm pretty sure I get like 100 gig a day or something silly like that. Hair and nails, lockdown. Gym, lockdown. So they've actually froze my membership, because obviously I can't use the facilities, so I didn't have to pay for that this month. Netflix has gone up in price, rude, £9.99. I probably get my money's worth from that. CII membership, so once again that's for all my exams and stuff, so that's £6.66. The devil number. Exam fees, so I haven't booked any more exams, so that's nil. Ring plan, so that's for my security. Once again, that's an annual one-off cost, so nothing in that one. Lottery, so I have a direct debit coming out for the lottery, and to be honest, like, I keep winning like £3 or £5 at a time, which, you know, at least it pays for itself, which is good. So that was £4 this month. Going out, right. I think we need to have a chat about that one. So when I say going out, in normal circumstances, that would probably mean going out, you know, restaurants, day drinks, all of that, right? But we're in lockdown, so where's all this going out coming from? And I'll be honest, it's takeaways. February's my birthday month, okay? So, I mean, birthday princess, birthday month, yeah, we'll go with that. No, honestly guys, it's been a joke, right? Who spends almost £140 on takeaways? Who? I mean, that's not just takeaways, it, you know, it's coffees and stuff like that in there, but still, right? At least £100 of that, I'd say, went on food, on nasty, greasy, unhealthy food. And then I wonder why I'm still fat. So this month, right, and I'm gonna hold you guys accountable to this. Is that the right way to say it? No, you guys need to hold me accountable for this, whatever. Anyways, right, so the challenge for March is to only purchase one takeaway, and that's on Steve's payday. So we'll probably go half as on that because it's not fair for him to just pay for it, right? But that's the ultimate challenge, is to only have that one takeaway in March. So wish us luck, and hopefully that going out figure on there should be no more than £25 in March. So fingers crossed. Anyways, moving forward, dentist. So that was actually nil in February, but I did go to the dentist because, you know, it's my second home now. So you'll see the bill for that in March. Books, so I bought one book. Now this little section wasn't in my January budget update because I don't know why, to be honest. I really don't know why, because books are a huge part of my life. You know, I love reading, so I've created its own little place in my budget because I feel like I should give myself money towards purchasing books, because I sometimes feel a bit bad, but then I don't feel bad about buying takeaway. Priorities, Eva, priorities. So yeah, that's in there for a reason, and you know, I've got £25 to spend on books. Perfect. Other, once again, I can't remember what the hell that was. I really need to stop doing that and actually have a category for these things. But yeah, £21 on other, whatever that was. Right, so now let's get on to the pets section, which I am honestly so excited about, because you're gonna see this video on Friday. So this video is going live on Friday at 12:15, right? At 3 o'clock, me and Steve are picking up a new member of the family. We are picking up a cat, right? We've adopted a cat, and I cannot wait to show you guys our little furry child. Honestly, we are both so excited. We're literally like over the moon, couldn't believe it. So yeah, we've went a little bit sick on the cat shopping. Bear in mind that this is just my half of it, so yeah, we spent a lot more than this. And also we've got my parents and his parents buying stuff for the cat as well, so it's gonna be one spoiled kitty. But honestly guys, I cannot wait for you to meet her. So keep an eye out for the welcome to the family video. Is that too cringe? That is very cringe, isn't it? But you're used to that by now, aren't you? So now let's go on to the income section, which is probably the reason you actually clicked on this video. So I'm sorry to have bored you with all my spending, blah blah blah. Let's get into the juicy bit. So I'll be honest, right? Income wise, it's been an unexpected month, to be fair. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. It was my birthday, so I do count kind of any money that I get for my birthday within my income. However, even with that, it was a much stronger month than I thought it would be. But once again, you know, I am expecting it to fluctuate. So I am expecting certain months to be a lot higher than others. So let's just get into it and let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, I finished the month on £3,870.07. So take away all my expenses, the net position was £1,292.35. So if we actually go back to January, the net position was minus £1,263. So overall, I'm in a profit, £28. Woohoo! Great. So yeah, that's obviously good news, and let's just hope that it can actually continue. But yeah, when it comes to my income, I have split it into various sections, primarily because of the various business ventures that I have going on at the same time and all the various income sources. So the projected monthly income, to be honest, I don't even know why I put that in there, because I rarely change that. It's just there for, I don't know, to give me a bit of motivation, I suppose. But ultimately the actual monthly income is what I receive in my bank account. So hopefully that will just continue to grow, and also I'm hoping to increase the income. And this is what this channel is all about, is to keep you guys updated on, you know, what I'm doing on my various business ventures, etc, etc, to give you guys an idea of, I know I don't give you any details as to which income represents which income source, if that makes sense, but at this stage I just don't think that's very relevant, because ultimately we're looking at the overall figure, and I'm still in the stages of building up all of the businesses. So hopefully we see every single income tab grow, and then at the end of the year, for example, we'll go into the actual split as to what each income source actually provided me with, what sort of income. So yeah, this is where we are. That's my February in review when it comes to my finances. Once again, I really don't understand why it's such a taboo subject in the UK, you know, not talking about how much you earn and how much you spend, because as I say, it's just a tool. Money is just a tool, and you can earn as much as you want to earn if you put the graft in. And that's what I hope my budget updates will show you, is that anything is possible. So that's why obviously March is going to have to be a big month, because I want to continue with that level of income, which isn't guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. So guys, this is it for the February budget update. I hope you found it useful, and if you want a copy of my budgeting template, just pop me an email and I'll be more than happy to send you a copy. Now, as you can see, obviously February has been my best month to date, and I'm really, really proud. However, that's been and gone. We now have to concentrate on the future, and we have to continue smashing it and ensuring that March is just as good and just as strong. So watch out for the March budget update, which will come at the beginning of April. So once again, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Now, I do upload twice a week, every Monday and every Friday, so that you get regular content around finance, around my personal life, bit of a mixture, just to allow you guys to get to know me and to truly follow my journey to financial freedom, and to no longer trade my time for money. So if you like this video, please hit it with a like, as it really supports my channel, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, so please help me reach more people. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back on Monday with a brand new video. Bye guys!